Shalom. Shalom Akim. Shalom. Shalom. Salakia, bear with me as I have to bear an accent. Shalom Akim. Bear with me as I get my incense together here. Okay. I got the music going. This is, yes, this is admonition and, yeah. As you can see, I have the music going. Shalom Akim. Right? I have the incense, the meditation music. Okay. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do something different. So, shalom, shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops and GMS, even the elders that came before them, taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, tabernacle of David, to the Alpha that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest, 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. Shabbat Shalom. It's the Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. I'm the brother Yashawan. And what we should be doing right now is tying up those loose ends. Those few things you know you have to correct. Okay? You got to correct some things to make sure, right? To make your calling and election sure. You know what those things are. We all have them. And here's the thing. Those are those hard things, right? You've been working on them to the best of my ability. Yeah. But guess what? The Most High want to see you on the back stretch, striving, right, to overcome those things. Now, here's how you do it. Because, like, let's get this real quick, okay? By fasting and prayer, right? Fasting and prayer, okay? So this certain kind is stronger, right? Let's see. That's not it. Salakia fasting. Is it prayer and fasting? Let's see. Prayer. Salakia, bear with me. Because this is all prayer and fasting. You know what I'm going for, right? These, let's see, through. I might have to look it up. THROUG, through prayer, fasting, and so I can bear with me. So yeah, some of these demons are stronger than others, right? So let's get this. So I can bear with me. You know what I'm going for. Only through prayer and fasting. Okay, so that would be Mark 9, Matthew 17. Let's get it. 21. Let's get it right here. All right, Salakia. So, right here, 21. Howbeit, this is Matthew 17, 21. Howbeit this kind, what kind? That heavy one goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So whatever you're dealing with, right? And Salakia for going the long way, but this is how it happens, for me at least. So bear with me as I point out. What are we in search of? We're trying to purge out that last bit of leaven, right? So that when you stand before Yahushua, he's not going to say, I don't know you. You got to purge out. You know what it is. Okay. So, and we all have things that we need to work on, number one. And the first, you can't work on anything unless you acknowledge that you have, right, things that you need to work on. So, this again, 21. Howbeit this kind, what kind? Right? That demon that you're struggling with. We're all struggling with a demon. All right? And right now, that demon is about to rise up and catch you. Right? So how do you purge that demon? All at once? Do you try to purge that demon all at once? Because this is what we're striving for right now. As we race towards the finish line, right? You are supposed to be perfecting yourself. And what does that mean? Be ye perfect. What does this mean? Matthew 5:48. Okay? Here's how you make sure. You're supposed to be making your calling and election sure. Right? Here's how. I'm going to catch a bunch of you off guard. You got to grow in this thing. Matthew 5:48. You know where I'm going. Be ye therefore perfect. What does that mean? Even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. What does that mean? We're going to investigate that. All right. How do you be perfect? Right? Hey, back to this. Here's how you get there. Is this a real balance, or is this a false balance? Let's get it. False balance. All right. What are we looking for? We're looking for a perfection. We're coming back there. We're going to go to the blue letter. All right. We're coming back there. A false balance. Let's get that real quick. Yeah. A false. It's a lot. That's easy, right? These are the basics, right? So how do you gain perfection? First we got to find out what perfection is, but you got to understand Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination to the Most High. But a just weight, a just what? Weight. This is not a just weight. When you look at this, you're saying, wait, this ain't right. So right now you're supposed to be looking in yourself and saying, wait a minute, this ain't right. How do I climb? How do I purge this demon? This false balance, this unjust weight? You have to do it a little bit at a time. Okay? How do you get rid of that demon? Right? One step at a time. Okay? Drinking. Some brothers drink too much. How do you just quit cold turkey? No, you don't. Okay? Because you're going to go back and you're going to hit worse. But what do? You pare down. You understand? You say, okay, well, this week, I'm only going to drink a 6-pack. Right? I get a 6-pack all week. And then stay true to it. Integrity is a thing in this truth, right? Niggas think they can just slip and slide in and out of the truth with zero integrity and it falls back on you. Hey, guess what? You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. A false balance is an abomination, right? Back to this. Examine yourself. Are you a phony? You got to work your way out of that. Start one step at a time. Start correcting that phoniness, right? You know where you're lacking and slacking. If you drink too much, cut it in half. Start with cutting it in half. False balance, right? If you drink too much, that's a false balance. Cut it in half. That's your start. Don't try to, I'm just eliminate now. What does that mean? That means this. You haven't figured it out yet. Be ye therefore what? Let's get it. And then we'll end it. Telios. Telios. How do you say it?
Strong's G 5046. Teleos.
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 Teleos. Teleos. Brought to the same finish. Full grown. Full grown. You gotta grow in this thing. Here's what it means. Perfect. Be ye therefore. See that? They be slinging around in the wicked ass world. They sling around a phrase called "I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man." You're a grown ass fool. Full grown adult. Of full age mature. You gotta grow in this thing. See? And it's a bunch of fucking boys. B period O period Y period. Okay? Here's how you do it. How do you do it? A false balance if you drink too much, right? Or whatever it is. It's not, I'm just using drinking. Whatever you do that you don't need to be, if you're a hater and you hate too much, right? Cut it in half. All right? Be ye perfect. How are you mature if you're out there hating? No, you gotta get why are you hating? Are you insecure? Look within yourself. Stop that shit. Cut your hate in half. Right? If you drink too much, here's how you stop drinking. One step at a time within yourself. Cut it in half. And once you cut that in half and you got that under control with the integrity that you're building, you cut that half in half. You're at a quarter now. You're at a quarter. Right? And then you get it to where you're mature and drinking moderately. Do you have to cut it out altogether? Not if you're a grown-ass man, a real one in this truth. You gotta drink it at the Passover. I don't drink because I'm not mature enough to fucking hold my liquor or to stop when it's time. Or you're on some hateful ass shit because you didn't get what you were supposed to get in the... And guess what? We're at the end of this damn thing. And you're supposed to be what? Working out things because Yahushua wants to see the finished product. You're going to stand before him and he wants to see that you've even worked on it. Recognized what your shortcomings are. I'm a hater. I'm a drinker. Right? Whatever it is, you're supposed to get that shit, grab the horns, cut that shit in half and be working on the second half, which is a quarter. Right? And controlling your emotions, controlling your person, controlling your spirit on the way up out of here. Okay? Maturity. You're supposed to be growing in this thing. Okay? Me too. I got some things that I need to cut in half, right? And weed the fuck and be actively working toward getting those things out. All right? Then I stop that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it right there. That's it. Maturity. See, be ye therefore perfect. Let's go back to that. All right? That's what it means. Maturity. Of full age. You're supposed to be a grown-ass man in this thing at this time. That's what Yahushua wants to see. Right? I what? Don't know you? I don't know you. Is that it? I don't know who you are. Is this it? One of them? So I'll get messed up. 27. Let's see. The narrow gate. Start at 25. Let's just read the whole thing. This is what you don't want. This is why you start working, and this is for me. I got some things I need to work out. Cut it in half and get it. Hey, be working on that shit, right? Oh, you. Hey, I saw you. I saw you working on that flesh, getting it right. Luke 13 and 22, and he went through the cities and the villages, teaching and journeying toward Jerusalem. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter at the straight gate. Straight, that straight. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter and shall not be able. All right? When once the master of the house is risen up and hath shut the door, and ye begin to stand without and knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence you are. I know you not whence you are. Then ye shall begin to say, we have eaten and drinking in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity. All right? You don't want that to be you. Okay? Because you got some lingering leaven, right? If you got some lingering leaven, right? And Lord willing, I don't. But what does that mean? You still got to sweep and clean your house and be actively working on what you believe you need to be working on. Because we all got, see, when you're in your 60s, all right, I can speak on that. All right, take it from a man in his 60s. Listen up closely, right? As far as becoming a grown ass man, it's always a work in progress. You never get, there's not some paradise called grown ass man and you reach it one day, all right? But you're forever in search. Once you become a 60-year-old grown ass man, you got to learn how to become a 70-year-old grown ass man. And it keeps going, it keeps going. You got to learn how to become an old man and get ready to, in this world, right? What do they call it? Transpire or transfer or whatever. Transition, whatever they call it. Lord willing, we don't have to do that. We'll become immortals, but, maturity. You got to grow in this thing, all right? And if you have, you understand this is it. Clean your get your house as clean as you can have it so that you will not be rejected, all right? You won't be in this position right here, weeping and gnashing of teeth. Anyway, cut it in half. A false balance, right? What do you got to do? Identify the problem. You know what it is, right? Cut it in half. And continue to work on it so that we're this close. There's your house shy. And he's going to read you and say, oh, you're working on, okay, good enough. All right? So with that, we hope that the elect are edified, you brothers and sisters. All right? Boo! Where's my music? Ah, we're good. I'm not too good at the whole production. I mean, I could be, but I am working on a, let's see, where's it at? I'm working on a little video here, right? Soon to be released. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, we hope that the elector edified you, brothers and sisters. Shabbat Shalom.